Hello all and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been 2 weeks since my last haul and since my last video, and I have to say I have had a little bit of a shopping hiatus. If you watched my last haul, I know many of you did, so thank you so much for that. But if you watched my last haul, there were so many items, so many great items, and I kept them all, that it cost me a lot of money and I put myself on a little bit of a shopping ban for a little while, but I have been wearing them to death. So there were items well purchasing, and I have to say today I've actually purchased another one of those same items from that haul because I've been wearing them so much. The trainers I got, they were a little bit dirty, so I bought them again and I'll be showing you those shortly in a moment. But if you didn't see my last haul, I'll make sure I pop a little link just above there so you can go back and have a little look. But if you did, thank you so much for watching and for the love that you showed me. I really appreciate it, and I must admit it definitely encouraged me to keep on at this. I've been doing this for about, I don't know, a year and a half, nearly 2 years now, and there are so many of us on this journey in this community of shopping, and I'm so thrilled that it's growing, and I hope to see you guys here again and again on my shopping extravaganza, my shopping addiction, hey, whatever you want to call it, but I love it. But anyways, today's haul, which you probably already have guessed, is a spring dress edit. I have found so many amazing dresses on H&M, and I have to say, I saw them on the website and I couldn't believe how beautiful, how pretty, the consideration, the details in these dresses, that I actually thought that when it would be delivered that they would actually be quite disappointing. But I'm very happy to say the order was not disappointing. I cannot wait to show you these. And whilst the order may not have been disappointing, my bank manager will definitely be disappointed because once again, I am spending quite a bit of money, but I am literally manifesting spring. I'm manifesting summer actually, to come in spring, although it's been absolutely freezing here in the UK. So there isn't really much of a chance of me wearing these dresses just yet. However, the manifestation is there. By purchasing these, I'm hoping that spring is literally a couple of days away, but I cannot wait to get into this and show you what I bought. And as always, I will link all the items in the description box below. If you do enjoy this haul, or you just want to say hey, because I want to say hey back, just drop me a comment down below and I look forward to speaking to you later. Now, my first item, I am actually wearing it, and I have to say, I never used to wear items straight away out of a haul, but when I am wearing an item, you know it's going to be a good haul, because if I can't stop myself to wear it already, the rest to follow is going to be great. But this item is, which looks like a top in the viewfinder, but it is indeed a rib knit maxi dress with slits up both sides. Now, I will be showing you in the portrait vision, but I absolutely love this dress, and the reason I love this dress is because of the wide ribbon. So often the ribbon's very thin, but this has got really chunky wide ribbon, which I absolutely love. I love the cut across the shoulders. It's elegant enough to kind of give your shoulders some love, you know, moisturize those shoulders, even put a little bit of something sparkly, and it makes your arms look a little bit elongated, but it's very flattering. But I saw this and I thought straight away that this is an item which is spring, because you can still wear it when it's a little bit colder, as it is now, because it is still a knit, but it is a very much of a lightweight knit. I love the fact that this kind of flows down. It's not kind of like that boyish shape. It does go in a little bit just to flatter the female curve, but it's not tight, which I also love. But the slits up the side, which allow a little bit of leg, I absolutely love it. And I have to say, I probably will be wearing this more working from home, or throwing some of these trainers, which you guys have seen before, but throwing some trainers or even some kind of boots. You can really wear this a multitude of ways. You can wear these with trainers. You can wear them with flip-flops and sliders in the warmer month. You can wear these with toughened boots. Honestly, I bought a pair of light beige kind of linen boots from H&M a few hauls ago, and I'll link those too. But you can really wear this in a multitude of ways. Honestly, the world is your oyster in the way you style this. You can throw a leather jacket on this. You can throw a denim shirt and tie it up to make that kind of real spring kind of look. You can even throw a jacket over with kind of like a toughened boots to make it a bit more of a kind of spring, colder look. Honestly, the style on this is endless, and I haven't even told you the price. The price is the best bit. It's $24.99. I got this in a size small. I absolutely love it. I will be checking to see if there are any other colours, because I am tempted to buy a different colour. The only downside, and I must say this, is it's a little bit see-through. It's not ultra see-through, but with it being white, I've currently got a pair of like a black thong on at the moment. So you can literally, if you really look, you can see it. So I would say wear a kind of skin-toned kind of thong, and I think it will blend in very well. But yeah, I think there are different colours of this. So if there are different colours, I'll also link that below as well. But I absolutely love it. Very lightweight. Really nice, really flattering, and I feel like it is giving me spring vibes without it being too cold. Now, the next item I didn't intend to show you, but as I said, I would style this dress with these particular trainers. Now, this is indeed a new pair of the same trainers from last week's haul. Now you might be thinking, why have I got a new pair already of the same trainers? And that is because I have worn them to death. These look like the kind of New Balance kind of style, the style that's been a trend since kind of autumn last year. The difference is those trainers, if you are able to buy them when they're in stock, they're about £100. If you cannot, you have to buy them from resellers or from StockX, and they're like £250 to £300, extortionate. Whereas these trainers are a blinking bargain. Yes, I didn't swear, I used the word blinking. If you get to know me a bit more, you know I don't really like to swear. I like to use things like drat, sugar, blinking instead of swear words, but you know, you get me, you know what I'm saying. But these are £24.99. I get them in a size 7 just like I would in any other trainer, and these are fantastic. So I bought another pair of these because I have found that I've got them a little bit dirty already, and I like to have fresh trainers. You'll know if you follow me on Instagram, my trainers are always fresh, so I'll always buy kind of a multiple pairs of trainers when I really like them. But for £24.99, it's not a problem. But yeah, I'll link those down below. But moving on to one of the next dresses. Now these dresses, I cannot, honestly, I feel like I'm full of energy, but I'm full of energy because I cannot wait to show you this. Now these dresses are absolutely beautiful, and you'll see from the colour that they are most definitely spring. Now the first dress is this absolutely beautiful flounce dress. I mean, first of all, can we just say hey and yay for the colour? Because if you have been following me since the age day of 2 years ago, you will know that I am a big fan of colour. I may have been wearing a lot of neutral clothing in the last few months, but for me, colour is always the winner. I mean, I cannot look at this colour and be sad. That's not 100% true, but you know what I mean. I can't look at this colour and not feel a little moment of myself to feel a little bit more uplifted. And that's what I love about colour. I put colour on and instantly it's a little mood builder. I haven't gone to the gym to get the mood vibes. I've literally just put an item of clothing on, and that is what I love about colour. But this is a beautiful flounce dress. It's very elegant. Now I have a pink dress, which is a totally different material, but it has this kind of frilled cut. And I bought this from Topshop about 4 years ago, and I have worn it to death. To death that I'm kind of embarrassed to wear it again out, because I'm like, if anyone sees me, they're gonna be like, oh, there she goes in the same pink dress that she always wears. So for those guys that say that, hello, I'm here with a new dress. But I absolutely love this dress for a multitude of reasons. First of all, let me just bring it up to the viewfinder so hopefully you can see it. But it's got this kind of very subtle polka dot kind of style to the material. It's like a crepe material, but it's got this really light, flimsy polka dot style material just here, and it's also then lined underneath with this beautiful pink, which is tied to the lining, which is fantastic. And I think that's what gives it. What I love about this screams spring, because the silhouette is very light, it's very airy, it moves, it's a very fluid material, and that's what I love. It's got these kind of very spaghetti kind of straps, but what is the absolute killer is the back. The back, it's a showstopper. It didn't even need to have the back to be the showstopper, but it's this back. It is this backless little strand, and I know I'm not going to be showing you very well here, but hopefully I will show you in the portrait vision. And then it's zipped up to the back, so it's got a lower back on it. It is absolutely stunning. Honestly, I'm blown away. I'm just checking the size in this. I got this in a size small, so for anyone who is new here, to reference, I normally buy it like either an 8 or a 10 in dresses. I only go up a little bit bigger because my bust is quite big, but I absolutely love this. I love this in a size small. I would love to hear your comments about this in the comments box below, because I hope you're as blown away by this as me. I think there's got just enough amount of material to make it really kind of comfortable. You know, go to a barbecue, eat whatever you want. Go to a christening, eat whatever you want. Go to a wedding, drink whatever you want. Like, you are protected in this dress, but it's also sexy enough to float around. I just absolutely love it. And the price point is $34.99, and it's just blinking marvellous, I have to say. And I have, of course, when I like something, I bought it in a different colour. Now this different colour isn't the first colour that I would go towards, but as I've said, I've become much more of a neutral lover, so it's the cream. It's exactly the same in cream. It's still got that beautiful polka dot first layer of material. It's still got the lining, it's still got the exact same style. But why I bought this is because I do wear a lot more neutral items. I do like wearing white dresses on a summer or a spring's day. What I will say is this isn't white. This is definitely an ivory. It's definitely cream. don't know if you can show it, but this maxi dress is a cream as well. So hopefully if I show you next door to it, so I'm just readjust my bra. As I say, big boob problems, always a problem over here. But yeah, no, I say big boob problems like it's actually a bad thing. I know a lot of people would love to have big boobs, but also buying bras and comfortable bras and keeping them in can be a bit of a struggle. But yeah, I digress. So this is the same dress in a cream. I absolutely love it. I would say, I would like to know if you guys, what do you think? Should I keep, if I was to only keep one, should I keep the pink or the cream? I definitely think I would say pink, but as I say, I've got a similar dress that's like it, but I would like to put the naysayers to rest when they say, oh my God, she's wearing that same pink dress. But yeah, for $34.99, absolutely stunning. The only thing I will say is they are very much likely to sell out very, very quickly. So I haven't checked online today to see if they're in stock, but I will definitely link both colours below. I believe there is another colour coming out in that style as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, absolutely love it, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Now this next dress is the same price point. It's a size 8 and a similar kind of flouncy style, but it's very different. It's very different in the material. First of all, just bring it up to the camera. It's this beautiful kind of peach melba, like reminds me of like a peach cobbler cake, flouncy style. I absolutely cannot stress to you how much I love the style like this, the flounce off the shoulders and down the neckline. I think where this is slightly different is this has got this very clean cut neckline and leaving the flounce to only sit on the shoulders, whereas the other dress has got the kind of flounce all the way across the neckline, which I kind of like because I feel like it distracts away from your boobs. If you feel a bit conscious about your boobs, I do like the neckline not to be plain because then it kind of feels like it's all on show. So yeah, I would say I feel like they're a little bit more on show on here. But I love this dress because the flounce line goes all the way down the back, and once again you've got this beautiful back. Like H&M have literally kicked it out of the park for these dresses. I feel like we're not really even in spring, and here they are. I'm showing you so many dresses which are amazing for spring, but it's got this beautiful back on it. It's got this crisscross back, zip back as well. It's kind of got like a bit of a square cut, so it's not as round. It's not as low on the back, but it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. And I think the reason why this is great, it's a little bit longer, it is a maxi dress. This could be worn, for example, to a christening, to even as a wedding guest. This could just be worn on a lovely date night. But what I think about this as well, because I'm getting married in a few months' time, sorry, the sun's so bright, which I'm not complaining, but because I'm getting married in a few months' time, my mind is always kind of constantly on either the house build, the wedding, so it kind of oscillates between this. So my thoughts on this is that this could be a bridesmaid dress. It really could, because the colour is absolutely stunning and it's typically used for weddings. But it is so flattering. I really, really like this. I'm actually yet to try this on, so I hope that it's not too see-through, because looking with the sun going through the material, it does look quite light. But I'll be showing you already, actually. You guys would have already seen this dress before I have, because I would have already shown you in the portrait vision. But in true fashion, when I see a dress that I love or see an item that I love, I have to buy it in other colours. And this is the same dress in black. Now, this is an item that I would say is definitely put it in your wardrobe, because you can't go wrong with having a black item. To me, black does not scream spring. However, black does scream to me versatility as well as comfortability, if that's even a word. So I'd say always good to have it in your wardrobe. How I would actually wear this a little bit, sometimes I feel like if you have a black dress like this, it can look a bit formal, but I'd probably throw a kind of black oversized blazer with it and some chunky sandals. I think that could be really, really cool. I don't actually own chunky black sandals. I do have a pair of like plain leather Hermes black sandals, so I'll try it with that. But yeah, throwing over a blazer. And I don't have an oversized black blazer, and I was actually looking on H&M today to see if they had one, so I might purchase one and I might have that in the next haul. But yeah, once again, $34.99. The sizing's a bit different on those two dresses. It's not like a small, they're actually like 8, 10, 12, you know, regular sizes. But I got that in a size 8, and yeah, for $34.99. The peach one, I think, will stay in my wardrobe. I'm not sure about the black, but definitely the peach. I'm just loving the colour. I feel like I've been neutral for so long, and now there's so much colour. I'm exploding with colour. Now, my next item is this dress. Now, this is going to be incredibly hard to show you guys, sorry, Sorry, you probably just got a vision of my head. But this is going to be incredibly hard to show you guys in the actual camera because it is like a two-piece kind of skirt. Now this is giving me Zimmermann vibes. Now if anybody knows Zimmermann, you know, those dresses are amazing. But you know, they're £500 minimum a piece. I can't afford that. And I think maybe some of you guys can't. But if you can, oh my God, please buy them and at me on Instagram because I'd love to see you guys in it. But this is giving me Zimmermann vibes. Now, the top half, it's very hard to show, but it has the kind of arms will go out through here. Once again, H&M have like clinging onto the flounce design and they are not leaving it. Every dress seems to have flounce. So you've got these flounced kind of style around the shoulders. You've got that throughout the rest of the vest. But first of all, can we just take a moment for this colour? I love this lime green. I've got kind of like similar green colour dress. It was a bit more darker, but I really like green on my skin tone. I really like green in general because to me it screams nature. I just, you know, I don't want to give anything away for my wedding, but like variations of green for me with pops of colour, I just love the clash of it. And I know that Joe, on my behalf, loves that too. But it's also backless. So it's got this tie back and then incredibly low back for this skirt here. And it's absolutely stunning. It really is. This is kind of, I would say, not a spring dress. This is more like a summer dress. This is like a barbecue dress. And I cannot wait to actually have a barbecue and actually wear this and go to barbecues where you're not actually restricted to how many people can be at the barbecue. Because you know what? It feels like COVID was a long time ago. I know it's still present, but you know, the restrictions in the UK, it feels like ages ago, but actually this is like the first summer there's not going to be any restrictions looming or thoughts about whether or not you can have a barbecue party. But I cannot wait to actually go to some of those. I have to say, I feel like I'm just chatting away with you guys today, but I haven't even given you the details about this dress. So I got this in a size 8. Let me know in the comments if you think the sizing's right. And it is $39.99, so it's £5 more expensive than the other dresses that I've shown you today, but I think it deserves it. It's like double lined, so it's not see-through. It's got all the detail, beautiful skirt to the bottom half of the dress, and it's different. And as I say, it's very Zimmermann-esque, and I'm going to say to you, what would you rather spend, £500 or $39.99? I know what I would rather spend, because you can get a hell of a lot of dresses for £500. And this is why my wardrobe is absolutely full. But I absolutely love those dresses. Now I know this is primarily a dress haul, but there were a couple of things that took my eye when I did the shopping. So I have to show you these bits as well. So not just the trainers that I bought in addition to the dresses, but I also bought this blazer. Now it won't show very well on the camera, and I'll tell you why I bought this dress, the blazer. It's an oversized blazer, it's long line, so i.e. it's meant to go over your bottom, you know, cover like, you know, the wider parts of your thighs, so incredibly flattering. But the reason I bought this, and I was intrigued, now I have already got a cream blazer, but the reason I was intrigued was because it's a long line blazer. I don't own a long line blazer, but it's got this very thin, and it's a shame for me that it is so thin, but it's got this very thin belt. Now you won't be able to see that in the camera, but hopefully I'll show you in the portrait vision, but it's got this incredibly thin belt and it basically just pulls across the waist. So it was giving me that, and I can't even pronounce the brand of this design. Is it Jacquemet blazer vibes? Everyone went nuts for. It's sold out. You know, it's £1,000 extra plus, so expensive. So I like this high street version. So I was intrigued. I thought I've got to buy it to see what it looked like. I'd probably wear it with kind of like black jeans, you know, very plain pair of heels, the blazer, and I have to say, for me, the actual belt is a little thin, but it has got my creative juices flowing. So I probably look to buy like a thicker black kind of belt to go across. Now you likely already do, but if you follow Lydia Millen, she has this amazing Alexander McQueen belt, which I have not plucked for. It's so expensive. I think it's like £500, but she wears it to death in a good way, not a bad way. So when you buy an item that is that expensive, but you wear it all the time, I think that's good purchasing, because you get your cost per wear down. It's not as expensive. It doesn't just sit in your wardrobe, it's worn. But I'd love to find a kind of more high street dupe of that belt. And if any of you know of one, please let me know in the comments, because I'd love to find one. But I think maybe a thick belt like that cut across, I think would look really nice. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, maybe I could try and find a similar blazer just like that from H&M in black, because as I said, I would love to have a black long line blazer in my wardrobe. Now I got this blazer in a size small and it was $34.99, so I think the price is really good. As I say, it's thickly lined, it's long line, it's got a lot of material for the price, so in the grand scheme of the H&M prices, I think that's really good. But yeah, I really, really like it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think I should wait around and look for a much more expensive blazer, which is long line? Because like there is, I think there's a cave blazer, which I absolutely love, but it's like, it's £1,800. I can't afford that, but I'd love to find a dupe of that. I don't think the H&M one is a dupe of it. I think it is very much a cheaper version of a similar kind of blazer. But if you guys know of something similar, then also let me know in the comments, because I would love to have a little look. There was actually someone in my last haul that gave me some advice on where to find really, really good blazers of similar colour, not in the same material. And honestly, she was spot on the money. And I just love that. I love the fact that we have got this community, that we are talking about things that we buy and where to get similar stuff. So if you ever feel like you have those kind of thoughts and you want to drop them in the comments, I'd honestly be so happy to hear from you guys. Now my next item, and it's the final item of today's haul, is very much a wild card. You know, we're bringing these wild cards pretty much to every haul now. And it is a spring co-ord, although I feel like it might scream more summer, but I will show you how I'd style it in spring. But it is this peachy orange, you know, I'm just loving colour at the moment, but it's this peachy orange crinkled material shorts with a matching oversized shirt. Now this may seem a little bit bizarre. I am holding this in the viewfinder and I'm thinking, it looks a bit much, but stay with me. It kind of looks like a pyjamas, but more like much informal pyjamas. But yeah, it's a crinkled material, which I do kind of like, because it feels like you don't have to worry about ironing it. It already feels that way. It's crinkled enough to actually look crinkled. You know when you have that crinkled material which is like lightly crinkled, but it just looks like you haven't ironed your clothes? Well, this is properly crinkled. Now I saw this as a kind of just wearing it like a little kind of suit, throwing on with a pair of trainers. I can see myself wearing this in the warmer months, especially with a really good tan. But I also think that I could wear this on walks, like dog walks. Now that might seem bizarre, but I found during the COVID months, many months ago, that when I wore colour, people smiled or would say, oh, I really like it, so colourful. And it felt like I was not only giving myself joy, but others, and that is what I loved. So I thought maybe I could even wear these with a green wellies. It's a very different kind of style, I know, but I'm gonna try it. I'll show you in the portrait vision. You can let me know whether you're a yay or nay. And it's okay if you're a nay, because I do like to experiment with style. It doesn't mean I always get it right, but I'm experimenting nevertheless. But this is a pull-on shorts, and I believe these shorts are £17.99. They've got them in different colours. I got them in a size small, and to be fair, they look pretty oversized even for my bottom. So hopefully they won't be skin tight hot pants, because I am definitely not here for that. My other half, he's here for that, and I think he's the only person on the planet who is, not for me. And this is also a size small. Once again, you can see it's really oversized, and that is £17.99. So the whole co-ord is about £35, which is, I think, not bad for a co-ord. But this is my wild card, so please let me know in the comments whether you think it is a yay or a nay from you. And if it is a yay, how would you style it as well? But anyways, this is a whirlwind tour of a haul today. It's no way near as long as the last one, because that had a lot of items. I think today we've had 8 or 9. But I hope you are doing well. I hope you've had a lovely week and are looking forward to the weekend. And as I said before, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have made it here, indeed to the very end, I am so grateful. And if you liked today's haul, it would be amazing if you hit like, so you can let me know if you want to see similar items or similar hauls just like this. And if you don't want to miss a video and you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, then just hit subscribe down below, and I cannot wait to see you guys soon. But I hope you have a lovely end to the end of this week and a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.